This is television for the Isles of Scilly, brought to you with Truro and Penwith College and the Scilly Lottery. From Radio Scilly, this is scillytv.com. It's the biggest construction project in the island's history. £16 million has been spent on a new school and sports hall. Well, the school has opened. Head teacher Bryce Wilby says the kids will experience an impressive new building.
I think they're going to be really, really impressed. They're going to be bowled over with it. It does look fantastic now that it's in this position. You can walk around and it really looks the part. So I think virtually all of the pupils are going to go, wow, that's amazing.
Bryce says the new site has many additional facilities that are new to education in Scilly.
Well, we've got a fantastic performance hall, which will double up as our school hall. So we've got a separate independent cafe, which is much better, nice library space, which is good to work in. We've got conference rooms, we've got special needs rooms, we've got special one-to-one rooms, small group rooms, mentoring rooms. There's fantastic open courtyard. There's small enclosed garden areas for all the primary school to work in. So there is a huge amount of extra things that we haven't had before.
Phil Osmond from Mace, the project managers, say the school's more colourful than it may have appeared when you went to look around on the open day.
I mean, that's down to the finishing touches. The doors have all been uncovered, the lockers are all multicoloured, they've got multicoloured chairs. I mean, that was part of the design brief, to make the place cheerful and happy and sunny, which it is.
Phil says work will continue on the site over the next couple of weeks outside school hours.
We're going through now, just doing what's called a final snagging list, which picks up all the little minor issues that need to be rectified by Kier. That'll be a condition of handover effectively, and so they'll be here evenings and weekends picking up all those little items over the next couple of weeks.
Phil says the teaching staff have offered positive feedback.
Certainly the teachers all love their individual classrooms, because that's what I'm sure that's where they're going to actually work from, so they're very happy with those. But the performance hall, the cafeteria, the space, and I think the big thing is the feeling of light, how light and airy the whole building is.
The chairman of the Governors is Richard Vaughan. He says there are lots of elements of the build that will impress.
I think the walk up to the front and the courtyard, I think you can't be fail to be blown away by this courtyard. I think it's magnificent. And the size of the classrooms.
Richard says there have been some changes to the original specification, but it's still what he hoped for as chairman of Governors.
There's been bits and pieces that we've had to tinker with financially, but no, generally the architect came over and he was absolutely ecstatic about it, how it still fitted in with his plans that he'd drawn up in the first place.
And says he'd do it all again if he had to.
For the end result, definitely. It's been a long, hard slog, but as you can see for yourself, I think it's absolutely fantastic.
Well, the new school has impressed many youngsters with whom we spoke. Some kids told us they liked the bright colours and the airy, spacious feeling, and the placement of video information screens, and the presence of technology has earned the site the description a techno school from some of the youngsters that we spoke with.
I think it's just because there's loads of TVs and everything around there, and there's loads of different electricity users.
It feels a lot nicer than the old school building did, and I suppose it's just because it's new and it's kind of more colourful and things, that it feels a lot nicer to be in and a lot more fun to work in.
Jono said he liked what he saw.
I think it's really good because you've got all the new gadgets and things in the rooms.
One of the most impressive features is the courtyard. Islanders will have a chance to have a look around the school this weekend on Saturday with an open day from 11 till 3.